Well, who's ready to be offended? This is the offended show. Yes, it's time to offend everybody in this place. That's right. And this is really bad. I usually don't have notes, but I have notes today, so this is going to be an interesting show. We have so many different comics who, a lot of us, every time I ask them to do this, they're like, man, I'm really rusty. And I said, I'm rusty too. It's been a long time. And can you do it? I'll do it. I'm just a little rusty. And, you know, Chris is doing this for the first time. We're going to witness his transition into manhood tonight.
That's not how it's
Look at notes. I never use notes, but I'm going to use them because you didn't pay anything. So, you paid a donation fee. So, can't tell. Anyway. So, but yes, we'll be talking, I don't know what they're going to talk about, to be honest. I know what I'm going to talk about, and you're not going to like it. That's what I know. I don't know why I'm doing this. I am a self-sabotager, that's what I am. Anyway, they're going to be talking about, God, who knows, religion, politics. They're going to be talking about, is it really that hot in here? I'm sorry. Drink more beer. We're going to be talking about, we might be making fun of some things or some people, and that's okay. There's no hate in this room, is there? No hate against any group except the Irish. That's fine. No, I didn't say pirates. I said the Irish. Pirates are okay. I'm the captain. All right. So it's okay to make fun of people, all right? I've been made fun of a lot when I stutter. I've stuttered since I was a kid. And God knows I know what it's like to be made fun of. And I actually think, but the point is to take the joke as, it is kind of funny, that I stutter at times. I'm not stuttering right now, and people are like, what the hell is he talking about? He thinks he's stuttering, he's crazy than anything. No, but I get stuck on words. But it is funny as shit, right? You can't talk. That's funny. God made it funny so that there's a person that has to go. It's his sense of humor. It's cruel, but it's a sense of humor that people have to go. There's certain people that have to go through life and they just can't say the words. You know what I mean? It's funny. I get stuck on PHs and Fs sometimes, but it's usually not when I'm in a joking situation. It's always in a very serious situation. I'm trying to be really serious. I might have to actually be firm with somebody. I'm like, I have to, and that's funny to me. I find it funny. So I just think of it as just like, I'm buffering, you know what I mean? It's just everything's missing with that little circle in front of me. When I'm trying to right? I'm just buffering. Too much stuff is trying to download in I'm not upgraded enough to take it in quick. Feel free to come in and sit down. You're fine. Yeah, please. Yeah. Unless you're auditing us or something. Yeah. Take a joke. Have a good time. People here, might be people from different sides of agreements and things, but if ACT can be anything, I want it to be, if we really all get divided against each other, I really want ACT to be the last bastion, the last light, where those of us who disagree and hate each other can come together and just laugh at the same stuff. So that's what I'm trying to do, to entertain everybody still. That being said, this is not going to be a safe space. Now, it is gluten-free and gender-fluid, this show, okay? So you can count on that. Yeah. So some people might be made fun. I just said that. Yes. The downloading term, the technical thing that I said about the buffering, that's about as technical as I get. Okay? That's about as technical as I get. I can still fix your VCR or your VHS like a motherfucker, though, okay? Speaking of motherfucker, I told you that, I'm going to use these words tonight. Poo-poo. That makes you laugh, too? We should have invited kids anyway. Speaking of motherfucker, I told you it was so if you were one of the 10 people that were here last time, 2 years ago that saw this show, that Shannon and I did together, just the two of us, you would have learned that my favorite cuss word was motherfucker. And I liked it because it just was it has so many syllables, thank you. I I stutter in my thinking too. Yeah, so many syllables. Boy. All right, Shannon, get up here. Okay. So many syllables, and it's like a staccato, da-da-da-da. And I used to think that, and I was such an idiot, I used to think that it just meant that somebody was a husband and a father, right? Right? You're a motherfucker, right? Oh, the son's born. Now you're a motherfucker. Okay? Congratulations. Yes. Right? But I have recently, just very recently, I came across a new cuss word that goes on the list. Want to know what it is? You do? Okay. I thought you were going to say no. All right. It's a great word. I love it. It's duck shit. Duck shit. Now let me tell you the story of duck shit, of how that became my favorite cuss word, my new favorite cuss word. So it was last week. Was it last week? Maybe it was the week before. Anyways, I was in a grumpy mood because it was Juneteenth. Not because it was Juneteenth, but it was Juneteenth, okay? Just hear me out, okay? It was Juneteenth. And and they put Juneteenth right in the middle of the week. And I went to work. I didn't know it was a federal holiday. It's a new federal holiday. I mean, I knew what Juneteenth was. We've done Juneteenth shows here. I directed them. But I forgot that it was, because it's a federal holiday, you don't have to go to work, right? Well, so I was at work, and and this was my day to run the errands that I had to run. So I went to the bank, they were closed. I went to the post office, they were closed. I was like, what the fuck is going on here? What is happening? What holiday is this? Good, you know. And then I finally got to the news station. I had to drop off a check, right? They did a commercial for us. And then it said, we're closed for Juneteenth. I was like, oh gosh, okay, so they're closed for Juneteenth. I forgot about that. And I saw, and Juneteenth is interesting because it is a holiday. I mean, I could be wrong. I might be wrong. I might have my history wrong. But it's a holiday that celebrates the last group of people down in the South, in Texas, right, who found out last that slavery was over. You know what I mean? We have a holiday. That's the last time people realized that they were slaves and they were now emancipated. But I thought, there's got to be one guy who had like pneumonia during the emancipation time that the slaveholder guy did not tell him about. And he's going into town and seeing people going to the banks, people who were once slaves going to vote and stuff like that. And he's like, what the hell's going on? And nobody's telling him because they want him to stay that way. I think we should have a holiday to celebrate when that guy finally realized, that last man realized, God damn it, I'm not a slave anymore. Anyways. It's going to get worse. Trust me. So worse. Damn. Why? Why me? Okay. So duck shit, okay? So duck shit. So anyways, so I was all pissed off because I had to find, I couldn't go to the post office, so I had to go to Costco. Costco was open, and the motherfucker. Costco was open, they didn't observe Juneteenth. Everybody was there too, right? They must have been getting their Juneteenth supplies. I mean, it was crazy. Everybody was so packed there, and I just needed to buy stamps, so I got stamps, and I put them on the envelopes, and I went to the mailbox at the post office to put the envelopes in, and I saw some duck shit. And I remarked, duck shit. And I got immediately happier. I felt immediately better since I said that word. And I was like, that word made me happy. It made me happy to say duck shit. I loved it. Because it has the hard K and the hard T at the end. 4-letter words, each one, duck shit, right? Duck shit. And it has a ka-ta. And it has a duh, which, the vowel, the U, the duh, E, with the I, duh, E, duck shit. And I love saying it, duck shit. So whenever I'm feeling sad, I say, I'm having a real bad day, I just realized that a family member died, and I just say, duck shit. And I just feel better. I'm at the funeral, duck shit. And everybody laughs, right? So, one thing that you might learn, if anybody asks you who didn't come, how was Matt's performance? You say, well, he sure loves duck shit. And they're like, well, maybe we should get him that for Christmas then, Get the box. Duck shit. Let's put it on the tree, dear. All right, folks. Gosh. I need to get you guys some water up there. I'm all dried up and stuff like that. All right. Yeah, so we'll be, just this last thing, we'll be making fun of things, making fun of some people, and you don't need to worry about it, okay? It won't be harsh, it won't be bad. I mean, at least for me, it won't be that bad. I don't know about anybody else, but, and we shouldn't get afraid of that word. And I've been made fun of a lot. I got bullied and stuff before and everything like that. I've been made fun of a lot growing up. Stuttered, I was all weird, right? Tried to be Calvin from Calvin and Hobbes. It was weird, Weird kid. Weird. I deserved it, damn it. I deserved the bullying. I did. I remember I got bullied so hard in 8th grade that I went to my mother. My mother's here right there in the front. And I went to my mother and I was all upset and everything, and she knew I was going through this. And she said, what's wrong? I said, well, these kids, they bully me. They make fun of me every day. Every time I walk to the bus, they're making fun of me. On the bus, they make fun of me. And my mother basically said, well, why don't you just whoop their ass? That was the best advice ever. But you said this. Don't look shocked. Don't look shocked. You didn't say it like that. You said, why don't you just beat them up, right? But I took it as, that was not the answer I was expecting, but I should have known better. Anyways, but making fun, it's not that bad of a thing. Actually, it sounds good, right? Fun. Fun's good. Why don't we make some? We're making fun. It sounds good to me. Anybody wants to say, let's make fun, I'm in for a good time, right? What are you doing over there, Phil? I'm making fun. Want to make some fun? I would love to make some fun. Let's make some fun, right? So don't look at it so harshly. It's just making fun. There's no hate, nothing like that. None of us hate anybody. I don't hate anybody. Few people. All right. But they're individuals, All right, folks, well, just think of this, last thing, just think of this. If you're against making fun, I mean, it's not like we're talking, making death, you know what I mean? But if you're not making fun, you're killing fun. So don't be one of those that kills the fun, all right? All right, folks.